Hey everyone, from the 22nd to the 29th of August, I participated in the Brackeys 2021.2 Game Jam with a few of my friends Yumi, Jedediah, and Megan. The theme for this jam was Let There Be Chaos. We saw about 1,700 entries. We had a lot of fun creating our game, which was aptly titled We Have a Problem. Without further ado, let's just get into it. As compared to most other jams, this one was a week long, so we kinda had a little bit more time to work on it. Because of this, we really took our time for the ideation. We even considered submitting this board and calling it a day. It started to get a little messy and chaotic itself. But that would be on the level of Scratch Cat, and personally we wanted to make a proper game. Eventually, we settled on the idea of a spaceman in a crashing spaceship. The game was pretty simple. You are Mark Watts, the first and only crew member of Apollo 403. Apparently, single-crewed space missions are safe in 2052. You've just completed your highly important mission on the planet Pluto and are on your way home. Suddenly, the ship starts to implode and everything begins to fall apart. There will be a bunch of floating items around the spaceship that need to be combined to build into parts in order to fix up the broken portions of the ship. The players would have to accomplish this in a fixed amount of time, or the entire ship would just blow up. To begin the project, I started getting to work straight on the player movement and focused on making the controls intuitive and fun. I spent the most time on this system and utilized procedural animations to enhance the experience. In order for the player to navigate low gravity in space, I added a jetpack boost to provide some level of agency for the player. This way, they have a clear method of overcoming the floaty space physics and made them feel more powerful. Once I got the basic movement settled, I integrated the art assets and further animated them using skeletal rigs. This added another layer of juice and expressiveness along with the particles and feedback, which really made the character come to life. I then continued to integrate the art assets and started putting everything together using a 2D universal rendering pipeline and post-processing effects to really beautify the scene using lights and edits. Following that, I also programmed and set up a dialogue system which played when the player picked up the radio. This radio broadcasted instructions to the player, and I designed a tutorial sequence that used this to seamlessly transition the player into the gameplay. It pretty much was a diegetic tutorial system that followed you along and prompted the player to have to manage its location along with overcoming the puzzle of the game. A lot of sound effects, balance and polishing later, the game finally came to fruition. Overall, this was another enriching and rewarding game dev experience. And as usual for any game jam, no matter how long it lasts, we played the god of time and lost again. As a result, we did not have much time to iterate and playtest, and players still found the game a little bit too hard. I'm making a promise to myself now that next time, I will definitely cater a bit more time for playtesting. Anyway, you can try out the game for yourself through the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you guys next time.